Evening guys, and welcome to this video. I just thought I'd do this quick video just to talk about the 3p a mile, what we're going to be paying now from 2028. I don't mind, no problem at all. For electric drivers, 3p a mile is a lot less than petrol car drivers are paying in road tax. For example, let's read some figures, shall we? 3p a mile is going to cost you £8,500 a year. Sorry, 8,500 miles. 3p a mile is going to cost you £255 a year. So it's no biggie really, extra. It's going to be checked of an annual MOT. How is that going to be made? How's that going to be done? Are we going to have an MOT from the first year then, an annual check every single year for every single electric car on the road? Well, it's just going to grow massively, isn't it? MOT stations, how much are they going to be charging for this service? Because they're going to have to submit this to the government for you to then pay your tax bill. So this is going to be some setting up that needs to be done here. This is going to be quite interesting to see what happens here. I think there could be a big extra charge, you know, if they charge £150 per check, something like that. Why can't they? Why shouldn't they? They charge what they want. Expected to bring in 2028 to 2029 when it comes in an extra 1.1 billion in revenue for the government. So, but that depends how many electric cars are being sold. Now that is expected to drop by 440,000 cars a year on what it is now. So that is not a lot. And of course, we've got to go over to electric cars by 2030. So I think some things are going to happen before then. I can see that deadline being extended because of this. If those car sales drop in EVs, can't you guys, honestly, leave a comment. Honestly, if they drop because of this, if they drop like, that's just expected, that's just forecast, 440,000. If they drop by 1 million, something like that, you know, a really big number, how are we going to make that transition by 2021? It's not going to happen, is it, in 5 years' time? We're going to have to extend it like it originally was to 2035. And cheaper car taxis coming in, well, actually, it's going up for the cap and car tax in EVs is being up to 50k for cars over £50,000. Electric cars is going up from 425 to 440. At the moment, it's the threshold is 40,000. So there's the figures for today. What I think really is good news for EV drivers, and again, perhaps petrol drivers, diesel drivers going to be a bit cheated. Hybrid drivers, by the way, are going to be paying 1.5p. I think really it should just be more than that. I think it should be more like 10p per mile. Why not, you know, on 10,000 miles, £300, why can't it be, £1,000 a year? That's more in keeping with things going up than what you're paying now on petrol cars. Huge amounts, especially on new petrol cars. If you've got big engines, you're paying like 5,000 a year for the first year in road tax. Absolutely ridiculous. So obviously it puts people off from buying petrol cars, or it's got to be factored into the price, you know, into that selling price. But let me know what you think, guys, and it's up for discussion. What do you think? What do you think about this? Checking it. How are we going to police these miles every year for every single EV car in the UK? How's that going to be done? I think there's a sticking point there, big one as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and see you in the next video. I'm now going to have a game of darts. Cheers.